It's a Guardsman. Oh my goodness, we're 67%.
Ooh.
What ending are we gonna get? The worst one?
I don't
The
know.
Sprawl, news about the war. On the front lines, our homegrown heroes are holding toe-to-toe against the pungent Petradians. But back in the barracks, folks from home and away are signing up to do their part. You might even find the odd Petradian joining our ranks to fight against their own. Go get 'em, soldier. And get 'em once for me. Talk to your local Godshed operator about how you can join the Sprawl Army today. Join the Sprawl Army today.
Any questions?
Every
Did you see my
question.
dad? He was there. He looked okay.
No, I meant questions about the new drafting procedure. It was in the weekly update video.
You mean the propaganda video?
You know what propaganda is?
I didn't until I watched that video.
Listen, people are going to come up asking about joining the army. It's your job to decide if they're a good fit, especially considering who else is coming to enlist that day.
I thought my job was to decide who to let pass the gate.
Well, my job is to do everything no one else wants to do at this point.
That's also your job. This is wartime. You have to do two things now.
I wish my dad was here. He'd show me how to get out of doing two things.
Up until now, we've tolerated a 2-star average with you, Guardsman. Not anymore. We are dancing on a knife's edge here, so now you have to maintain a 2.5-star average, or it's game over. Oh, and if you don't draft the right people, we could lose the war. Also game over.
Wait, figuratively
no.
or literally?
Both.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna go.
You're just gonna leave after dropping something that heavy on me?
Fine, I'll stay. We can tutorial some more.
Actually, I'm starting to see the appeal of your first plan.
I thought you might. Goodbye, Lil.
We got a writ. After months of this siege, the Sprawl's resources, namely its food, have reached dangerous low. If a guard discovers any means to improve our dwindling food supply, contact myself or Lieutenant Stryker. Failure to contact leadership will be reflected in your star ranking. Any individual groups coming from outside the Sprawl will burden our meager food supply are to be carefully vetted, like with Item 1. The decision to admit anyone who fits this description should be run by Ash or me, Stryker. Best of luck to those becoming responsible for drafting individuals for service on the front lines. Remember, there's always more to meet the eye. While it may seem like sending more people to the fray is the right idea, it's not always the case. Stryker. Hey, Gardos. I'm breaking in a new assistant down here in the dungeon. Go easy on him if you get him when you call. Malcolm. So I might randomly get someone else when I call Malcolm. This is telling me to call Malcolm every time. Every character needs a call to Malcolm. Because there's someone else there. You know, I feel like Malcolm probably be the one who would most enjoy you just calling him 24/7.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is this the place where a fella could sign up to join that war that's going on?
It is. Why? Do you know someone who's looking to sign up?
Sure do, ma'am. His name is Elmer John, and you're looking at him. I'm talking about me, ma'am.
Yeah, I got that.
So why do you want to join? True spray time. Always true spray.
I can't believe Glory Ann would do me wrong like she done me, and be caught in the arms of another man.
Oh.
I guess I could have talked to her about it, but the minute I saw her and that lug Bosco together, I jumped to the first conclusion in my head and left town to do the first thing I thought of doing. Was this the right thing to do? Yes, it's Glory Ann that did the wrong thing.
Okay.
I guess you could scan him?
Oh, I was gonna talk to Malcolm about it. Let's scan him. What's that?
Drugs? Or a
Looks like
wallet?
a book.
That's
Oh.
my Glory Ann. Oh, how you've done me wrong, Glory Ann. She gave me this picture. I forgot I still had it on me.
Nice photo.
And the frame's quite nice, too.
The picture looks bumpy, like someone wrote something on the back of it. What does it say?
I don't know. It's too precious to me to take out of the frame. Regardless, reading time is over. I've made up my mind. I'm going to war.
Okay, well, we got something. Let's figure out what that says.
Let me see that picture, Elmer.
Okay, but don't break the frame.
My dearest Elmer John, if you ever see me in the arms of another man, please know that it's probably just a misunderstanding and don't go running off to war alone. If you must, make sure you've got someone big and strong from town there with you. Yours forever, Glory Ann. That's oddly specific.
So it's all just a misunderstanding? Then maybe I shouldn't rush off to war without talking to her first. Or I should, but under very specific conditions.
Okay. I feel like we need to restart this one because I do not know if he's supposed to go to war or not.
I think you have to draft him, right?
Should I?
Yeah, sure.
I think I was not supposed to, but we'll see.
You're being sent to the front lines, soldier.
There's no turning back now, Elmer. Oh, Glory Ann, who I caught in the arms of another man. Maybe joining up will make you love me enough so we can spend our lives together. Then I won't have to run off and join the army.
There's a shred of logic in that.
What, I don't get a star rating?
Ah, it's you again.
Oh,
I
darn.
remember you, the miserable wretch who sought me the last time I came to this repulsive, simmering carbuncle of a city.
I will tell you to
I
go
remember
away.
you too. You're that unpleasant,
Huh?
obnoxious Ebenezer Scrooge knockoff.
Draft him.
Draft him.
Yes, we have met.
I don't think he's gonna allow me to draft him. Yeah, he's not here for that. Okay, we're gonna scan you first thing. That looks like another picture frame.
Not that it is any of your business in the slightest, but that photo was taken of me and Whelp in happier times.
Where is he?
Where is he now?
That rotten court jester slash dungeon keeper had the audacity to offer that useless goblin a job.
Oh, so that's
Now
where he
he's
is.
Gone. Whelp, so beautifully useless.
Okay, well, let's ask Whelp what he feels like.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great? Just read the cards!
Your choice will have effect on the sprawl.
This is the dungeon of Malcolm the Great! May I take a message?
Wait, who is this?
Who is this?
Lil.
Oh, Lil! It's me, Whelp!
I thought so. Listen, there's someone here I think would like to speak with you. Go ahead.
Whelp, is it really you?
It is, Your Grace.
Whelp, I never thought I'd see you again.
Well, we are on the phone.
How are you? Have you been treated poorly?
No one ever treated me as poorly as you, sir.
I miss you, Whelp.
I miss you too, sir.
Come, run away with me. We can leave this war behind us and start again with all of my money.
Sir, I never cared a jot for your money. I only wanted to be with you.
Oh, Whelp, my heart sings. No matter what happens to me now, I will dedicate my remaining life to you.
What about your remaining money?
I'll donate it to the poor. Just kidding, but I won't take it away with me today.
Good enough. Get in there and reunite with your friend.
4 stars!
Oh,
Okay.
Hello!
Where is he? Where's that meek little slunk of a man?
I sent
I
him
have
to
no
war.
idea what you're talking about.
Did a hopelessly heartbroken fella by the name of Elmer John come by this way? Spouting a crazy notion like running off and joining the army?
As a matter of fact, he did.
Oh, Elmer John, what have you done? Tell me, did you allow that fool to throw his life away over nothing?
I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you or not.
I have to know if you sent him off to war, because if you didn't send him, then I'd like you to send me to get as far away from that fool as possible.
Oh, so we should send you together.
It all started when that big loud Bosco from 2 houses over came round like he always does to try to court me again. I explained to him that Elmer John had asked for my hand and that I had said yes. And then Bosco explodes and says he's gonna smash Elmer's head like a jug. So I lunged at Bosco to hold him back. The big brute! That's what Elmer saw. And the next thing I know, he's crying about going off to war.
Let's ask Malcolm.
Glory Ann? Is this the same Glory Ann that was caught in the arms of another man while being engaged to Elmer John? Depending on whether or not you
How do you
recruited
know
Elmer,
this?
this could turn out to be very dramatic. And just what will the other man have to say about it? I'm sorry, I broke Councilwoman Ash's television, so I can't watch my soaps at the moment. Do whatever represents the biggest plot twist. I'm counting on you.
Do whatever represents the biggest plot twist. He agrees with me. Go to war!
Put them both on opposite teams, on opposite sides of the war. Have them fight each other.
Now, I'm not doing this because I drafted Elmer John and I want you two to be together.
You're telling her now after sending her to war with you.
I understand.
And I'm not doing this because I didn't draft Elmer John and I'm trying to keep you two apart.
Understood.
I'm doing this because I think you'd make a mighty fine soldier, You're drafted.
What? This is the point where we just completely derail the plot by doing weird things. Hey!
Oh, hello, Lil. Isn't it an absolutely beautiful day? Sun's shining, birds chirping. Why, a gobbo could almost sing about it.
Hey!
Nice to see you again.
You too.
You are lucky that I have not been given any instructions on goblins today. Yeah!
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
Jeez, kid, what gives? I would have told you about this if you asked. The miners I met at the big GLA conference gave me this as a gesture of goodwill. They call it a pure, unrefined power crystal. I was gonna give it to Gary. He's been real gung-ho about his studies at the Mages Guild, and I think this would be right up his alley.
Actually, Julian, I think I'm gonna...
There's going around whipping goblins.
But it's a present for Gary.
Sorry, already yoinked.
I just really wanted to do that because it's the first time I'm told to not be mean to them. It's like, yeah! How many times can we call Malcolm today?
Oh yeah, I remember this guy. The old 2 goblins in a wizard's robe grift. How are those crazy kids?
It's just the bottom half here now. Hey, Julian, how's Gary doing?
He's great. Better than great. Gary is learning to become a mage. I think he caught the magic bug playing Magnus the Magnificent.
Good for his friend Gary. Dream big, Gabo. He's probably gonna need his own power crystal to do anything worth anything